Okay, Wednesday today, doing Tuesday's session because I'm a day out. 8 by 3 minutes, 10k pace, so I'm going for 6:45s, 90-second recovery. Feeling a bit more confident than I did this session about last week, so I'm not trying to go flat out. 6:45 should be manageable. So, about 90 seconds away from the first effort. I'm a day out. I've got another run to squeeze in this week somehow. Friday should be a rest day. Saturday should be a big block of marathon pace. Sunday recovery run, but we'll see. Might have to shuffle a little bit, but we'll get them all done. Okay, first two done. 6:47 pace for the first one. Mainly because there was a cheeky little hill right at the end of it. It was 6:45 all the way through till the end. Second one, 6:44 I think. 90-second recovery, so 30-second walk, 1 minute easy jog. Just about to get going on third of 8. 4 done. 3 and 4 were both 6:43 pace. Turned after the fourth one, and I'm on my way back now. Trying to control the pace rather than go off silly fast and then slow down through the effort. So trying to get to about sort of 6:35 to 6:55 as quickly as I can out the blocks, and then adjust it slightly. So trying to be a bit more sensible with the pacing and sort of settle into it as quickly as I can. Right, number 5 coming up. Okay, 5 and 6 done. Took my eye off the watch on 5. I think it was 6:46. So 6, I did 6:41 just to make up for it. 2 to go. That last one finished up a hill, which is always happens in one of these efforts at some point, but good news is the hill's out the way now. Okay, 45 seconds recovery before number 7. 7 done. 6:39 for number 7. 1 to go. I've turned too early on this interval session, so I'm going to have to loop round, head back the way, back out for number 8, and incorporate that into my cool down, but that's not the end of the world. Number 8, I don't care, the other 7 are done. That's the main thing. Okay, 45 seconds to go. I should just about make it to the road closed sign on the cool down, or the recovery, sorry, before going for number 8. 7 and 8 finished. 7 was about, I think it was 6:39 pace. Then turned it out and back for number 8. I think I finished that one in like 6:28, 6:29. Fastest one in the lot. Tailwind to finish. And it's nice to be not targeting completely flat out pace and not reaching that pace. It's nice to have a sensible pace, 10k pace in mind, which is about 6:45, which meant I could do the first 4 or 5 probably, give or take a second either side of that, and then pick up the last 3, which is good. So nice session. 90-second cool down done, and now it's a mile back to finish. Okay, Thursday morning, Jubilee Bank Holiday Thursday. I'm 1 run down on this week so far. I should be doing my third run of the week. I've done 1. Yeah, sort of. Actually, no, I've missed 1 run, which I'm going to do on Friday, which should have been a rest day. I've got a run to do today, so I've got 9 miles easy, 8:15, 8:30 to do today, and then 7 miles easy with some strides tomorrow, Friday. Should be a rest day, but I'm going to try and get that done relatively early, so I've got the rest of the day to recover from that. And then Saturday is 12 and a half miles, with the middle 6.5 miles at sort of 7:05 to 7:10, so that's going to be a fairly decent hit out really. I have to check the weather, check the temperatures, check the wind, get a nice course planned out for that. But yeah, 12.5 miles with the middle 6.5 at 7:05, 7:10ish, which is where I'd want to be, I guess, for about a 3:10 marathon. So that's the target. And then Sunday is just an easy 6-mile recovery run. It's one of those things where at the moment, because of how my work has changed, I've got a lot more time on my hands, and so the runs get pushed back a little bit. Rather than having to fit, you know, a 1-hour run in a 2-hour window, if you've got a 10-hour window, you can just say, well, I'll do it later on, I've got loads of time. But I need to be a bit stricter. I have had busy days. I mean, the other day, what day was it? Tuesday, sorry, I left home at 5 AM, got home at 10 to 6. So although it's not a massively busy day, it's a fair amount of time spent travelling, and that knocked me back by one run. I was too tired to run in the evening, and that's why I'm a run behind. But just need to be a bit more focused, hoping to get a swim and a bike ride in over the next couple of days as well. Nothing too crazy, just getting out when I can. But yeah, it's good, all going well. Jubilee bank holiday today, so we're off to see Maverick this afternoon, get some lunch while we're out, and then club run tonight. So it's a running club run tonight, so I'll probably do about a 5k of mine, 9 miles before the club run, then lead the club run, which should round it up to 9 miles. So that's the plan for today. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, so it's Thursday. It's about a quarter of an hour before the club run starts. I've just parked my van down by the river, about a mile from where the run's going to start, so I can do 1 mile to the run start, run the 6-mile club run, and then when I get back, finish off my 9-mile run down here by jumping in down there. It's a lovely evening. It's about 17-18 degrees, beautiful sunshine, so it's going to be a very hot run. So I figured starting and finishing at the river with a nice splash cool down afterwards. I'll see you in a bit. So I'm about 7.5 miles into this 9-mile run. Done the club run, a little bit too quick, but it was a nice run. I think I was about 7:40, probably for 2 or 3 miles in the middle there. A bit too quick, but slowing it down again now for these last few miles. So just heading back towards the van. Got about another mile to go, and then we can get in the river. And here we are, 8.5 miles later, back at the van, ready for a swim. There we go, lovely. Okay, well that's the last 2 runs of this week's training done. I'm just out for a Sunday lunchtime dog walk. My wife Vicky is doing her recovery efforts. She's had a calf injury, so she's further down the road doing 6 lots of 3.5 minute walk, 90-second run, just in recovery from this calf injury that she's had. I've had a crazy weekend, but I've got through it. So Saturday up at 6 AM to get into town, set up my van and the awning and the running club flags and all that stuff for the town Jubilee fete. So we had just had a bit of a running club information stall on amongst the fete really. So we had leaflets for our Couch to 5k sessions and leaflets about the club and what we do, and some kit on show and some medals on show and that sort of stuff, just to let people know who don't already know that our town Harleston has now got a running club. So anyway, I was there at 6 AM setting the stall up ready for the start at 10 AM, but obviously once the stall was set up at 8 AM I then had to get my wife to pick me up and whiz over to Parkrun, set up the Parkrun. I took photos at the Jubilee Parkrun, lots of people in Union flags and all that pizzazz. took the photos there, and then whizzed back over to the Fate for 10 AM for the start. And then we were there all day, which was really nice. We had a few club mates sort of dropped in. I had the van there with tea and coffee and those cake stalls around and that sort of stuff. So we just sat. It wasn't the greatest of weather, unfortunately, but we just sat around all day. Various people dropping in, asking for information and chatting to people about the running club, and it was really nice. We were there till about 4:30. Then whizzed home, unloaded the van, picked up the kids and the mother-in-law, and went over to Southwold for fish and chips and a big fat ice cream, which I think we'd earned. So chips and ice cream at Southwold, which was lovely, and then back home about 8 PM I managed to get my run in, which was 6 miles easy, 8:20s, and then 4 lots of 20-second strides after that. So I got that in, I got that done by about 9:15, and I'd already planned during the day that this morning, Sunday morning, I was going to do my 12-mile marathon pace block. So it was a bit of a worry doing 2 runs totaling 19 miles within 12 hours. It's not ideal, but sometimes you just got to get on with it. So anyway, I'd planned to run with a friend this morning, so we met up at 8 AM. It's a bit of a windy morning, so we did basically 6 miles out, 6 miles back, 3 miles warm up. Then we did 3 miles, so 3 miles warm up at about 8:20 down to about 8:10 pace, and then we did 3 more miles out, 7:20, 7:18, 7:15, something like that, and then turned to come back again, same route back again, and then pick the pace up. We just had like 7:10, 7:05, 7-minute mile for the last one, into 3 miles easy recovery again. So really solid run. He's a lot quicker than me, but again, he's coming back from injury, so was hanging on a little bit. But I don't think I would have got out that early, because I ran late-ish last night. I think given a choice, I would have probably delayed my run until lunchtime or even Sunday evening. But as it is, we decided to meet up at 8 AM and get the run done then. So yeah, we're now 12 o'clock probably. Done my run, feeling good, had a nice bath, legs are a bit stiff, but really pleased with how the run went. Because of the headwind, I mean, the target was sort of 7:05 to 7:10 pace, but I think we did 7:22 to 7-minute miles, so it averaged out about 7:10 pace. So yeah, pretty pleased with that. Bit of a push towards the end, but heart rate wasn't crazy. Averaged out about 1:72 for the marathon pace block, which is pretty good. That's the first big marathon pace block of this year, so pleased with that. So all in all this week I've done 4 of my 5 runs, I think. I missed 1 run, 6 miles easy. I just couldn't fit it in earlier in the week. It's funny, when I'm not working full time and I've got a lot more time on my hands, suddenly you can, it's easy to say to yourself, well, I'll do my run later on, I've got all day, I'll do it this evening, and then something happens and it doesn't get around to getting done. So it's only I had to shuffle the runs a little bit, so the only one I've missed was just a straight easy 6 miles, and I know they are important, but in the grand scheme of things, 1 run at this stage of the training is not a big deal. So all in all, a good week, some good effort sessions, some good strides, nice marathon pace block today. I've done some strength work, I bought a bike, whoops, and I've done some swims, done a couple of swims. I did a kilometre down the River Waveney in the new wetsuit the other day, which was nice. I need to get my swim training back on it really. But yeah, good week. Hope you've had a good week as well. Let me know what you've been up to. Chuck some comments in, tell me what you've been doing. And I'll probably end the video here. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you've been doing, as I say. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a good week. See you later. Bye.